Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's stream time, and I forgot to set up how it's supposed to be. My bad. There we go. Not too hard, but yeah. Anyways, we are gonna do this lovely visual novel today, as usual. Um, we're really close. I don't know if you can see, but it says right here 27 out of 33. We're so close to finishing this game. Like, I'm really freaking excited about it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. I think I remember what we were doing last time. I believe we're trying to get a better ending with Marco. Oh no, we're going along Feathers route. That's right. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Totally forgot. I need to pull up the guide because this bitch cannot do this without the guide. I got really stuck. Okay. Um. Okay, what did I get last time? Okay, I got bad ending A. Perfect. Um. Okay, we're going to do the normal end, quote unquote. Oh boy. There we go. Jesus. It froze. I'm so sorry for that. Alright, guys, let's get right to it. I don't remember why I'm saying sure, why not, and it won't tell me because I just loaded the save. So, oh well. We're saying sure, why not. I think we're going to the bathhouse. Let's see here. Alright. Sure, why not? Splendid. I hate this bitch so fucking much. I actually have a few more questions I'd like to ask you. Do you now? Oh yeah, and this is when we find out he is stealing my mana, which my character is like not nearly as upset as I would like her to be about this, but whatever. What can you do? Usually we're on the same page, so and then so normal ending is fine. I don't mind us sharing my mana pool. I still don't like how you did this behind my back, hoping I wouldn't notice. But fine, I don't mind us sharing my mana pool. I guess we'll be dying together. Isn't that just romantic? I see your sense of humor hasn't changed at least. Well, are we gonna take that bath before it gets dark? Ah, he's naked. Just kidding, YouTube. I'm joking. Oh boy. My computer is struggling right now. I am barely doing anything. Jesus Christ. Guys, I'm really excited. I got a new cup because I had a cup that I really loved, but it went through the dishwasher. I don't know how it ended up in the dishwasher, but it did end up going through the dishwasher. I'm very sad, and it kind of got ruined. Like, all the stickers came off. But to make myself feel better, I ordered another one. And it came in the mail today. And honestly, I think it's a little bit better than the other one. Which was the goal. Which was my goal. I wanted one that was a little bit better, but oh, there we go. Anyways, it's really cute. Feather, there are towels here. Okay, we've done all this. Blah 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 blah. Okay, and then we have to say how old are we again. How old are we? We're apparently really fucking old. I want to remember how old we are. Okay. What? Still nervous. Just answer my question. We've been living together for the past 50 years. Damn. Okay. Let's see here. And then we're gonna say that sounds messed up. What did I say that to? We're simply selfish. Oh yeah. Cause we like kept being together, but it was bad. So that sounds messed up. In a way it was, but we both reveled in the game we were playing. Okay, and then oh yeah. Here's the CG, guys. I think it's fine. Shit, the way he said that. I don't know if YouTube's allowed to see this. You guys are getting banished for a second. Let's just say his flirting is working. Oh my gosh. He said, I can't hear you saying no. Ew, what a creep. Oh my god. What a creep, and he's cringy. I'm not gonna read this, but what? Okay, let's just say he said Mariko said, Feather, you have a piercing. I don't know where or what she's referring to, but he does. I do. You're the one who helped me get it, actually. I did? Does it weird you out? We simply wanted to try out something new. I'm gonna skip that sentence. Alright then. I'll take your word for it. That's what Mariko says. Feather and me, we really spent these last 50 years together, didn't we? That gonna skip that sentence too. I've gotten so used to it that it became just another part of everyday life. Although right now, it's still thrilling, probably because of my memory loss. I'm not even sure what to expect right now. It feels odd, not remembering any of it. Feather said we were both lovers and enemies, but I actually have a hard time picturing that. What was our relationship really like? I wonder how this whole situation must feel to him at that. Feather has Hello? Oh, okay. Feather has kissed me twice already. Third time's the charm, right? Oh, so the normal ending is I'm actually like I like him back. That's gross. I don't want to like him back. Hey, don't worry, guys. You'll be unbanished in a second, I promise. Let me be the one to initiate it this time. I want to see how he reacts to a bit of affection. Oh my, what was that for? Does it hurt? Nothing's going to hurt. I'm not talking about that. The fact that I don't remember. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, come back. You guys can come back, I think. Damn. Maybe you can't come back. Or maybe Apris was right. Perhaps love and physical attraction aren't always paired together. And then we have a flashback of how I became immortal, and then he talks about the book, and oh. Oh, that's right. This is explaining the whole situation of how we frickin' got here in the first place. Initially choosing Marco or Sheer or ending up with me should have been a dead end from the start. The three of us didn't lose our memories. And since we knew what this whole thing was about, we had to act and deceive. Our trust would have been forced. Shit, did we reach our limit? Oh, he must have glitched. I'm afraid so. Correction, though. It seems I have reached my limit. Wait, you never realized, did you? I cut the link between us while we were in the bathhouse. What? Don't tell me. You distracted me with that kiss again. Why, after you said it would make no difference to me? It still doesn't. Whether I get to live a few minutes more, holy fuck, or whether you'll get to do it, it still doesn't change the fact that we're both going to die. But since you were willing to share your energy with me, I suppose that struck a nerve. Don't tell me your cold heart got moved by something like that. Don't misunderstand me now. I realized something in the meantime. It actually might make a difference, as long as my assumption is correct. I want you to make use of your remaining time and go talk to the brat. To Marco? Tell him that my dying wish was to let you jump. To let me jump? Some last words of advice for you, Mariko. While the brat is currently my worst enemy, he might actually turn out to be your biggest ally. You should trust him and stick to his ideas. If my assumption is correct, he'll do everything to keep you alive. Are you being serious? Believe me, he cares about you more than he lets on. Oh, good, because it's mutual. Go to him. Ugh. This is very Jack from the Titanic. Unless you want to get... Okay, I'm gonna not read that. Feather. I'm sorry, Mariko, but this history holds no happy ending for the two of us. If you're still determined to look for any, you need to do it elsewhere. Now go. You don't have much time left. Ah, oh, thank God. I thought I was gonna, end up with him or something. Blech. Marco? Hey. If you're waiting for the book, Feather just burned it. Right. I kind of assumed he'd do that. Well, he saved me the trouble. Were you also planning to burn it? Marco, wait. Feather told me to go and talk to you. He said that his dying wish is to let me jump. Whatever that means. He knew I had a duplicate all along. Of course, it was only logical to assume that. And I thought I was getting soft. Shit, my hand feels itchy all of a sudden. I have a terrible sense of deja vu. Follow me. Yeah, my curse is spreading. Let's do something about it, pretty please. Wait, that's the same book Feather just burned upstairs. Are there actually two of those books? The one upstairs was a duplicate that came to existence because of an interrupted spell. You can thank Sheer for that one. What? Listen, Mariko, I'm not sure what good this is going to do. It might as well just be a waste of mana. But I'm going to send your consciousness back in time. I'll try to direct you to before the card drawing, but you might end up wherever, really. This isn't something I'm able to control that easily. You want to send me back in time? I only have one request. Hi, Taffer! I miss you too! I'm doing heart's hands. One day I'll do that toggle, guys, I promise. If you do manage to end up before deciding who to pair up with, please choose anyone but me. If you choose me, all of this is going to be for naught. It's because you never lost your memories, right? I never lost my memories, no. But that's because I never had any memories of my own to begin with. Excuse me? What do you mean? I wasn't even here when the barrier went up, Mariko. You weren't here? Remember how I said that I saw such a barrier from the outside once before? I actually lied about that. You lied about it? I never saw the barrier from the outside. You were the one who did, Mariko. I probably sound like a broken record by now, but I'm so confused. Back when you got cursed, you had no idea what to do. Neither you nor Feather did. You were starting to fall apart. Every minute counted in your condition. Feather decided to put up the barrier, hoping to buy time and find some kind of solution to keep you alive. You stayed outside of the barrier, back at the time. And while you waited those 10 minutes, Feather researched whatever means he could for almost a whole year. He didn't manage to find a spell that could cure your condition, but he did find a way to postpone it. He managed to master the spell during his stay inside of the barrier. He also taught it to you afterwards, so that you'd be able to survive on your own. But that's how Feather used up his time inside of the barrier. And also the reason why he couldn't stay inside of it for much longer than he did right now. So this claw was Feather's idea, and in a sense, he sacrificed something of his in order to save my life. But because he did that for me, now he's... Life can be cruel, don't you think? Does this mean Feather actually cared about me, despite denying it so many times? Why didn't he tell me anything? Marco, how do you know all this? Why are you even telling me this now, after he's... Do you want an honest answer? That guy was a bad person. To you and to everyone else. I wanted him to have a taste of his own medicine. Yeah, I simply wanted him to die. Okay. Although, I guess, deep inside, a part of me was also hoping that you could forgive him. Forgive him? No! I really was enjoying getting context. Come on, let's do this. You don't have much time left. Marco, do you think you were actually in love with him? With Feather? Why do you ask? Yeah, sorry. You don't have to answer that. I was just curious, I guess. Bro, I love context. Please give me more of it. Have a safe trip. Have a safe trip, Mariko. That was a crazy ending. Whoa. Oh, I went a little far. Congratulations. Congratulations, dear daughter of mine. I'm so proud. Hello? Oh my god. That's what he looks like? Okay. I'm happy for you, my lady. Thank you, both of you. Did you think of any... Did you think of any names? Oh, this is my timeline where I... Did I live giving birth? I have, actually. If it's a girl, I'll name her Maria. If it's a boy... Oh, please don't say Marco. God damn it! I can't fall in love with my own son! Oh! Oh my god! I'm gonna kill myself! Are you joking? No! This is horrible! This is awful! This is the worst news ever! Are you kidding me? Ah! I really like that name. Oh my god! I'm so upset about this. Guys, I'm actually having a crisis over here. Are you fucking serious? You're telling me this whole time I've been, for lack of a better term, flirting with my own son from the future? Oh my god. Who's his dad? Sorry if I'm being loud, but holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is horrible news. This is awful, terrible, horrible news. Oh my god. I'm missing 2 endings. Ugh. Alright, I'm actually so upset about this. Alright guys, let's finish this game today. If the ending isn't really long. After you pick, you have to start a new game and go back to the... Okay. Alright. We're getting... I'm sorry. I'm so upset about this. Alright. If that's my son, why the hell did I kiss him? And actually, hold on. Let me rephrase that. If that's my son, why the hell did he let me kiss him if he knew who I was? That better not be. I'm gonna be really upset if Marco's my son. Okay, I'm gonna choose to believe that I fall in love with Marco, and that was a glimpse of my future. And for some reason, Marco isn't with me for whatever reason, and so I name my kid after him to make myself feel better. That is what I'm choosing to believe. That's my belief. I'm choosing to believe that. Okay. Anyways, I'm really keep watch. Hello? Oh, oops. It's frozen. I'm sorry. I'm just like sitting here thinking about this. Hmm. That better not be my son. I apparently die in childbirth. So. Ow. Alright. Let's do this shit. I'm gonna go talk to Apris to make myself feel better. Apris, the character I'm definitely not related to. Well, I don't think I'm related to any of them except for maybe Marco. I'm gonna need a confirmation on this shit. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead to the library. Oh, it looks like in this particular route, I get to find out if he's my son. He better not be, because I'm gonna have some issues with that. I'm gonna stay here. Oh boy. They do have similar colored eyes. Not the same. Not exactly the same. But similar. Gosh. Please don't let me have been romancing my son. Oops, I just took my clothes off. Here. I like having my wings activated because it's fun. I can also do this. Oh no, never mind. The toggles are off. I lied to you. I can't do that. Oh, there we go. We never really find out more about Lord Mutic. Alright. Okay, so this is the important part. Alright. We're gonna save right here. Somehow, I already know that I drew the king. Check. Just in case. Oh. Huh. I was wrong. I didn't get to draw the king. I got to the 9. And that means So, are we gonna stand here all day? Who has the king? I do. Yvonne, you lucky devil. Who's it gonna be? I I would like to pair up with Mr. Apris if that's all right with everyone. Yeah, they get together. For real? Hold on. Okay, never mind. For real, Mr. They do get together, so personally, low-key power thruple would be me, Yvonne, and Apris. Just saying, I wish that was an ending you could get. Yes. And I happen to draw the queen. Shira, would you mind pairing up with me? Oh, fate wanted me to be with Marco. Hee hee. Sure, I don't mind. So that leaves me and Marco. Oh wait, hold on. He might be my son. I need to chill with Marco. Marco? Hey dude, are you okay? You look really pale. He really is pale. Marco, are you not feeling well? Oh dear, Mr. Marco. Shit, is that blood? I'm just... Oh, and he fainted. Caught you. Marco, what the hell is wrong with him? I have no idea. He's burning up. He has a fever? Did Mr. Marco catch a cold? That nosebleed. I'm not sure if this is a simple fever. I'm going to get him outside. It's colder out in the courtyard. Oh, I just set him down on the ground. Hi, Apris. He just passed out on us, out of the blue. I found a handkerchief. Here, Miss Mariko. Actually, would you mind staying with him here for a moment? Huh? Well, I don't mind, but I don't know why, but all of a sudden, I seem to what? What are we doing? Shira, Sheer, could you two come with me for a moment? Shira and I? What do you need us for? I don't know. I don't know what she's thinking. We're not on the same wavelength anymore. Marco should be safe with Yvonne. Shira, I want you to concentrate and tell me if you notice anything unusual oh, am I remembering? I think she's starting to remember the other timelines. I want you to concentrate and tell me if you notice anything unusual among the walls. Somewhere around here. I don't seem to remember the exact spot, just the fact that a corridor is supposed to be somewhere around here. What? Just trust me. Shit, you're right. There's something wrong with this wall. That's what we're looking for. Thanks. Damn. I think I'm starting to remember my other timelines. Mariko, did you just... This wall is a bloody illusion! What the hell? How did you know any of this? Wait, are you the mastermind behind it all? Are you dragging us somewhere just to kill us? How did you see through my evil plan, Shira? Sheer? Yes? Could you try opening this door? There's a padlock on it, but... Hey, wait up. How do you know Sheer is good at lockpicking? And how do you know she is, Shira? Shit, how do I know? What the hell? Well, I could give it a try. But I would need some kind of wire. A strong one, preferably. Something like a hairpin would do. Shira should have some metal wires inside of her corset. And now you want me to sacrifice my outfit for the greater good? Well, if you'd rather to be stuck in here forever... Fine, I'll bite. Only if you tell me what's behind those doors to begin with. I'm not about to foolishly unleash a horde of Cerberuses on us. Our kitchen. With lots of food. For real? Meat included. I swear, if it turns out you're lying about this... Damn, I must have my memories. Go me. Also, by the way, guys, in case you're wondering, we're going for Mariko's true ending. So, there you go. You're honestly skillful in these things. Thanks, Sheer. Whoa, you weren't lying about this. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going back for Marco. I want to move him into the cold storage. Into the cold storage? We know he has a fever, but isn't that a little extreme? Hey, wait up! No, I think it's perfect. Why do I get this odd feeling of dread? That if we don't keep his temperature down, he's not going to make it. There's a question in here that asks me if he's my son, and I need to know the answer. How is he doing? He's still unconscious. The bleeding stopped for now. However, I'm not sure if it's just me, but his fever seems to be getting worse. Alright then, off we go. Miss Mariko? We could ask Mr. Apris for help if you want to carry him somewhere. I'll be fine. Marco doesn't weigh that much. He is heavier than Sheer, though. How do I even know that? Well, don't worry about it, Mariko. You just remember the other timelines that we've done together. Thank God, because I'm so sick of being the only one that remembers what's happening. Sheer? Yes? You don't have to worry about anything anymore. I got it covered. Huh? I'll be in the cold storage if you need me. In the cold storage? Damn, I really just be taking care of business. Hey, wait up! I'm coming with you. You don't have to follow me, Shira. What the hell is up with all of that cryptic talk, and all of the things that happened in that hidden corridor earlier? Don't expect me to just ignore that. I want some bloody answers from you. Oh, flashing green. Huh? Oh, shit. Am I having a flashback? Oh. Sweet mother of heart attacks. What the hell was that? Did you see that light? Would have been hard to ignore it. Wait. Uh, 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 um, hello? I know what Shira's thinking because I'm thinking the same thing, but Marco has his limbs intact. If that isn't his hand, then whose hand is that? Wait, is everyone else? Did the barrier just get smaller? Alright. Did the barrier just shrink? It does look that way, doesn't it? The border of the bubble got closer to the mansion. Wait, weren't Sherry Vaughn and Apris out by the fountain? They were, and they still are. I can barely see them, but there's no doubt. They're on the other side of the barrier. Holy shit, you're right. They're just standing there. Hey, Sheer, Yvonne, can you hear us? Save your breath, Shira. They won't react. It's probably because of the time difference. Time difference? Time inside of the barrier flows differently than outside. For real? Marco is the one who's supposed to be explaining that to us. Oh, sorry, Shira. I know I'm probably making little sense at this moment. I simply started remembering some odd things. I can kind of see that. Wait, does this mean the others got out of the barrier and we're the only ones still trapped in here? Apris isn't supposed to be able to cross the barrier. So, in a sense, though that doesn't necessarily mean they aren't in bigger danger than we are right now. Wait, what do you mean? Shira, we'll talk more later. I really need to get him to the cold storage or he's going to die. What are we even waiting for then? How did this barrier just shrink? And why is Marco's severed hand on the floor, even though Marco is very much still intact? God, there's so many freaking questions, bro. I hate a well-written story. God damn it. I'm not really the expert here, but are you sure this is a good idea? Fever or no, he could go into shock or something. Not to mention, you should really put on something warmer if you want to stay in here with him. You're right. I'll go look for a blanket. Will you stay with him for a moment? Sure, I can do that. Shira, I can trust you, right? Yeah, you can trust me. Why would I ask? Like, realistically, what would she actually say if I couldn't trust her? No? Apris found a blanket for me somewhere around here. I'm sure I'll be able to find one as well. Shit, my mind's a mess. How do I know these things? When did all these things happen? How is he? Still non responsive, but I guess the low temperature in here is helping? Hey, what are you. Okay, I know you want him to cool down, but at least let the guy have his clothes on. I'm not planning to strip him. I just want to check something out. Just as I thought. What the. Are those bruises? His whole hand is practically black. Mariko, can you explain this to me, pretty please? Mariko? Hey, wait up. We shouldn't leave him in there on his own. Sorry, I just need a moment to think. I'll be right back. Where am I going? The demon isn't here yet. She always appeared on this side later on. My. No, not mine. Anne is the granddaughter of a different me. I have nothing to do with her. She was never born in this timeline. She appeared from the same timeline Feather came from. And. Wait. Marco. That can't be true. Oh. At least she's putting together what I put together, and I really hope it's not true. Wow, there's a whole island here. Yeah, and the mausoleum over there is the bathhouse. Neat. Okay, let's go back to Marco. He hasn't moved an inch. I think it's helping, though. His skin isn't as hot anymore. You're right, his fever seems to have gone down at least. That's not how you make a fever go down, but you know what? That's fine. But wait, isn't he getting a bit too cold to the touch now? And is it just me, or did he get even more pale? Don't tell me. Shit, Mariko, he didn't just die on us, did he? Marco? Oh no, mister, you're not doing this to me now. Wake up. Come on, wake up. You don't have to oh, thank God. You don't have to shout. You're alive. So it seems. Did you bring me here? You should get a kick in the butt for making us worry like that. Heh, you were worried about little old me? You can joke like that. I'm guessing you'll be fine. Ah, shit. He's bleeding again. Marco, what the hell is happening to you? Well, from what I gather, I may have gotten a serious case of soul sickness. Soul sickness? It usually happens when your body and mind come under severe stress and fall out of sync. What? I guess I overdid it. Hey, no, don't pass out. I have so many questions I need to ask you. No, no, don't hit the floor. Stay with us here. And now he's shivering. Out! Should we take him upstairs? Alright, and it says to save right here, so. Yeah. Should we take him upstairs? I guess that's the warmest and safest option for now. Let's get him under some covers. That should warm him up, right? I'm stressed, guys. I also have no idea what's happening. This is stressful. It also is frozen again. Okay. There are one, two, three, four more endings to this game. I'm so fucking excited. as soon as it unfreezes on me. Guys, what visual novel should we play next? Ooh, I'm so excited. I don't know. I don't have one ready to go. I hadn't thought of it. I guess I just didn't feel like I would ever finish this game. Not in a bad way, but like it's so well written and intricately woven that I was like, I'm never gonna get all the endings. Here I am, 4 endings away. I guess this is as good as a place as any. Let's get him on the bed. Ooh, the bed. Sorry. Yep. I'll give him my blanket too. There. Now he's all snug and warm. He's ice cold. Oh, he stopped shivering. Oh, good. Far from good. I think it means he's going into hypothermia. Oh, come on, give us a break. Too bad Yvonne wasn't the one with me, cause Yvonne would be able to maybe help. Mariko, what does it look like? I'm getting under the sheets with him. Sharing body heat is the best way to get warm, isn't it? Don't laugh at me, Shira. Really? That's all you want to share? What's so funny? The fact that you're using this as an excuse. And the moment he wakes up, oh boy, I need to see this. You seem oddly familiar with this kind of scenario, Shira. Been reading too many shady novels, I'm guessing? Hey, I like my novels the way they are, thanks. Um, mind making some warm tea for him? Wanting to get rid of me so soon? If you wanted some alone time with him all along, you could have simply told me. Shira, leave it to me. I'll be right back. Just don't get too carried away without me. Okay, Shira. You think she's jealous? Not that I'm about to blame her. Marco, you're awake. How do you feel? Hot and cold at the same time. Dizzy, nauseous, as if I had the worst hangover of my life. I won't lie, I feel like shit. And I kind of like I'm about to die any minute. Whoa there, not on my watch. Come here, I'll try to warm you up. Aw, that's really cute. I'm so much bigger than him. His whole body feels like ice. My hair looks really pretty. Sorry, that's not the point, but I find this situation oddly ironic. Because I was the one who asked you to be my personal heater. You remembered that. Not sure what it is that I remember, but I think you made me jump back in time. So we both ended up here. You remember that too? Haven't you realized it by now? I was jumping through timelines this whole time, myself. And after I told you not to pair up with me under any costs, we ended up together anyway. I'm still not sure I understand how that's a bad thing, though. It's because we're incompatible with each other. We're incompatible? Well, I'm incompatible with just about anyone, so it's not your fault. I was hoping I would be able to find a timeline where you would pair up with anyone but me, and then merge with them with the Soul Stone's help. That was our best bet at getting out of this whole mess alive. But it never happened. Didn't it? You also chose me the first time I saw you draw the king, so I suppose now we went full circle. I chose you the first time? I did not choose you the first time. I paired up with Apris the first time. But I paired up with Yvonne last time, didn't I? Or was it? It was Apris. Damn, how many of any of these memories fit together? I can't tell what happened when. Hi, Shira! You two look cozy. Is the Sleeping Beauty awake? Here you go, drink this. That's not tea, is it? No, it's wine. I warmed it up and added some spices in it. It should help. Thanks. Can we get to the question asking? I really need to know if this person is my son or not, because I cannot make appropriate comments until I confirm that or deny it, whatever. I'll wander around. I wanted to I'll wander around. I wanted to investigate the mansion. Call me if you need me, alright? I'll do that. Thanks, Shira. Make sure he gets better. I actually have no idea if uh, how this ends. Did I fall asleep? Oh, good. Marco seems warm to the touch again. Does that mean it helped? Is the worst over? Oh, Shira's here. She's sitting on the bed next to us. Did Marco fall asleep as well? Whoa! Hello! Brown hair? I was waiting for you to wake up. He's been like that for a while now. Why is his hair illusion magic? It seems that the spell he had on himself wore off. I had a feeling he'd been concealing his normal appearance, but well, now it's evident. I think I remembered some things too. You remembered something? Yeah, though I'm not sure how to even tackle the things that suddenly came into my mind. And oh, wow, he looks just like Feather, dear lord. Even his eyes. Marco, how do you feel? A lot better. Thank you, both of you. I think you might have saved my life. Thank Mariko, not me. She's the one who took care of you. But you helped. And besides, wouldn't you have done the same for me if she wasn't around? What? You honestly think I'm that kind of person? Yeah, we actually know you're that kind of person, Shira. I don't think you are. I know you are. You don't know me. I should have left you to die in that icebox any time. I don't think that was the right word, but of course you would. Shira never changes. Well, I believe you two have some things to talk about. Yes, please. However, before that, I need to go to the bathroom so bad, so I'll be right back, guys. Okay, we're back. Sorry. I just whew, I had to go to the bathroom. Anyways, shall we continue? Call me if you need me. Did I miss something? I think you might have. Marco, your hair and eye color. Oh, I'm guessing it wore off. No harm done. Let me just... There, good as new. Well, have you figured it out yet? You must have a bunch of theories by now. Bro, you're telling me I have theories. Okay. You're someone who took Feather's place in this game. In a sense, that is true. But it was Feather himself who made me take his place. So he was asking for it. And that still doesn't answer your question, does it? Um, are you Feather's son? Like father, like son. Oh, you are Feather's son! I wonder who. Oh, you have a weird relationship with each other. I wonder who's the bigger tease. I assumed Feather told you that he's unable to have children, though. He did, but that applies to after he drank the potion. What about before that? Smart observation. But no, Feather never had any children. He's not my father. Thank the heavens for that. What are you? Who? Okay, well, that just. Okay, this is the question I really needed to know. Are you my son? Would it freak you out if I was? Yes. Yes, it would. Please don't be my son. Considering we kissed? You know, there's one thing that had me wondering. When we met for the first time, down in the basement, when I introduced myself as Marco, you seemed confused. Why were you confused, Marco? Because the name sounded familiar to me. It sounded familiar to you? That's interesting. How is it interesting? Because that name shouldn't mean anything to you. Not here. When you sent my consciousness back in time, I had a vision. Or a memory. I'm not sure what it was. But in that memory, I said I would name my child Marco if it turned out to be a boy. You remembered something like that? Yes, it gave me a huge scare. You can relax, Mariko. I'm not related to you in any way. God, I was about to crash out, like, fully and completely. Holy. Are you sure? Positive. Are you Feather's brother? You look like you are. My personality would make sense then, wouldn't it? Your hair and eye color, too. Speaking of which, why did you hide it? To make myself less suspicious in your eyes, I guess. Black hair and emerald green eyes would have made you suspicious of me at first glance, wouldn't they? Especially when you seem to remember some things about Feather. Well, I still found you suspicious. That you did. Okay, well, this is the only option left, so. Are you Feather himself? Don't you think there might be a contradiction to that theory? Wait, you're right. Both Feather and you were there at the same time once. So, Well, you did come up with some good theories. And one of them is actually true. Wait, one of them is true? Bro, I need you to freaking answer me. Okay, I'm gonna overwrite this save. Oh, great. Please. Ah, God damn it. I definitely saved too many times. I have a feeling that's why this game is doing this. Well, now that we're just sitting here, I think he's Feather's dad. Cuz he said one of them is true, and he said like father like son. And he's like, "No, he's not my father." But what if he's his father? That's the only one that I feel like is remotely true. Am I interrupting? Of course I am. Damn it, Shira. This is the book you used to brew those potions with, isn't it? Well then, surprise, surprise. I remembered that I also know how to read that language. Show me the page with that potion recipe of yours. There's no such thing as memory restoring potions, is there? Wait, you mean It took a while for someone to figure that out. Congratulations, Shira. Congratulations, my ass! What the hell did you want us all to drink? Just a harmless sedative that would knock you out for an hour or two. It gave Shira and I a bit of room to work with. What? Shira was in on the whole thing with you? She wasn't the best fit for the role, but she did play her part well enough. You never noticed, did you? Back when I was giving her a change of bandages in the hall, I actually used that as an excuse to give her a pair of instructions, along with some powder that would make the potions harmless for us. Wait, so you mean those face slaps were all played out? More like improvised. I'm sorry, Mariko, but I actually lied about not leaving your side when we drank the potions together. Shira was stuck with Shira back at the time. I was almost positive Shira wouldn't agree to drink the potion with anyone, so I had to be the one to place the note in the library. Shira was. Wait, what the hell are you talking about? We didn't get to drink the potions because you. Hey, wait! If all of this was a ruse to begin with, what the hell did you want us to drink those potions? Why the hell did you want to drink those potions in pairs? None of this makes any goddamn sense. Oh, but it makes perfect sense. See, even if you decided not to drink the potions with your partner, in the end, you had to consider all kinds of factors involved and share your thoughts on the matter. Like, whether you trusted me enough, if the potions really were what they said they were, and then if you trusted one another enough to actually drink them in your presence. That kind of problem solving required teamwork. It was a good excuse to make you work together. The means justified the ends. You wanted us to trust one another? Oh, well, there it is. There, our one and only ticket out of here. You were the one that had the stone all along. Inside of his pouch, to boot. Not always. Not always? Sometimes I had it, sometimes Sheer had it. The same could be said about the note. So my hunch was right. You were the mastermind behind everything all along. Be glad you're sick and bedridden, because otherwise I would totally punch you right now. Feel free to do it any other time. You're not even denying it anymore. Did it ever cross your mind to just, drop the whole pretense and simply tell us the truth? Are you being serious? If someone had told me straight out that they want me to trust and open up to someone just to get out of here, I would have flipped them the finger without a second thought. I mean, trust isn't something you can just force yourself to feel, is it? Our whole situation needed a careful approach. I can kind of understand where you're coming from, but that still doesn't justify all this. Besides, why do you keep talking as if. Holy shit, what is this crap? Did we actually drink those potions at some point? Why do I remember stuff that didn't happen? Shira, you're also remembering things from other timelines? Other timelines? Wait, is that what's happening here? You've got to be kidding me. Ever since we got separated from the others, my mind's been getting assaulted with all kinds of confusing crap. Come to think of it, that's also when we got separated? Bad news, Marco. Also, dude, look at that. Explain that to us. Oh, great, we get to see it again. Lovely. I see. You see? What the hell do you see? I'm just happy he's not my son. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. That's the only thing I needed confirmed, and I am happy that that's not the thing. In one of the timelines, when Mariko paired up with you, Shira, we had a bit of a demon problem on our hands. I figured I'd try getting rid of it while sending that demon back in time, with the same spell I've been using myself all along. While sending. But she interrupted me while I was casting it, and the whole thing went haywire. I'm guessing that demon's body ended up here. It had to make an anomaly in space and time, and that's what tore the barrier apart. Along with the limb I also lost back at the time. Perhaps that anomaly is currently what's making you remember things that happened in different dimensions. How odd. Odd doesn't even begin to describe it. So, the bruises you have on your hand right now. They've gotten a little better since my last jump, but remember how I said that I was having a serious case of soul sickness? That's what happens when your soul remembers different things compared to your own body. I lost my hand, and that's what my consciousness registered. Hi, Purple! Good morning! So when I jumped into another timeline, into a body that still had that limb intact, my mind had a misinformation clash. Once your mind and body get out of sync too much, well, weird things start to happen, as you can see. Not to mention, I've been overdoing it with the jumping at this point. Each single jump takes a toll on you, making it worse and worse. Wait, so what you're saying is... Shira? No wonder I feel so out of sorts. Shit, I think I died once. Did Shira die once? I can remember one time where they all die. Not once. Marco, are you telling us that every timeline you've experienced is going to start affecting us right now? No, wait. You weren't jumping directly like I was. If you're just gaining some memories from those other dimensions, that's all they are. Your soul should be fine, despite everything. The only thing that should be affecting you is the timeline you appeared in. You appeared from yourself. Huh? The one where you found Feather down in the basement. And nothing bad happened to you there, so you should be... Shit. That asshole leached off your mana pool, didn't he? Is that important? Mariko, your soul's mana pool doesn't get refilled while you're jumping. I can't keep jumping back and forth to infinity like this either. There was always a limit to this. These 2 months we initially had. To be honest, this might be the end of the line, for both of us. Also, in case you're wondering, I can't just cast this spell out of the blue either. It requires a great amount of mana, which I've been running low on more and more. I had to stay longer and longer in each timeline, waiting for my energy to regenerate before I could use it properly again. You're getting puppy attacks? Aw, that's the best kind of attacks. I was about to ask if you can't just send the 3 of us somewhere else. So much for that idea. Buy a morning puppy. Man, I don't know what I would do if I had a dog that was like a morning dog. I'd be like, yeah, we're gonna turn you into a night owl or we're gonna have some issues. So what do we do? I don't know. At this point, I'm honestly out of ideas. Hey, don't just give up on us. You owe us a bit more enthusiasm, if anything. Not to mention, you have to take some responsibility for your actions. Would you mind if I took a look at that holy and mighty book of yours? You won't understand a thing from it, Shira. Most of the spells aren't even written in a language that's used anymore. All the more reason for you to show it to me. It's down in the basement. Shelf above the tables. Second one from the left. Green cover. You can't miss it. Right? Right. Got it. Care for some tea, Mariko? Bro, this is fucking wild. I think the timeline where he loses his limb is the timeline where the explosion and all his body parts and are in the room, and yeah. I think that's what we're referencing here, because that's the only one I can remember anything like any bodily harm happening where they don't die but like they get hurt. That's the only timeline I can remember, is where he like explodes in his room. I think that's... Well, he's paired up with Shira in that timeline, so... And it's the one with feathers, so that must be Yvonne's timeline. Or one of them. Because... No, because... What timeline is that? It's the one Sheer gives us the Soul Stone. Maybe it's Shira? Gosh, I don't know. I paid this so much. He grabbed my hair. I don't know why, but he loves my curly hair, and it's quite painful when he does. Yeah. Puppies are little piranhas, man. I remember that phase. And they also have like those baby teeth that are so sharp, like sharper than normal. Can't wait till they lose those. It's been good. I had kind of a long day at work, but that's okay. I really love my job. Um and we're playing some really good visual novel stuff. We're actually so close to finishing up this visual novel. We're like 3 endings away, which is really exciting. Um I don't know when exactly we're going to finish it, but we're really close in terms of achievements, which is really exciting. I also have no idea what we're going to play next though. You said that Sheer and you have been leaving that note for us to find, depending on the situation. Has Sheer been jumping through timelines as well? No, she only did it once, by mistake to boot. By mistake? She interrupted me down in the basement, the first time I wanted to jump. I know, and he's 7 months old. Yeah, that's about the age when they're little piranhas. Because she did that, her consciousness jumped back in time instead. As for me, well, I did follow suit, but not the way I was supposed to. Not only did my consciousness get sent back in time, but my whole body as well, along with the book. That's how there were 2 copies of it. Wait, you don't mean... Yes, there were 2 copies of Marco all of a sudden, too. It was such a convenient coincidence that I appeared at the same time the other me was preparing the potions down in the basement. All I needed to do was knock him out and take his place. Nobody would know the difference. I stuffed my other self in the wardrobe you guys so eagerly tend to open at times. But I also changed him back to his true self before doing that. I was hoping he simply wouldn't wake up anymore. I'm not your son, Mariko. I just borrowed his name. It was the first thing that came to my mind when I had to introduce myself as someone else. You... Feather? No! 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 No, I hate everything. I don't want him to be Feather. I hate Feather. Ah! Oh, man. I actually liked him, but I don't like Feather. Oh. There's a new cookie run update. Ooh, is it a big one? Is it gonna make your storage like have a have an issue, or is it just an exciting one? Oh, well, okay, that's interesting. Well, you could say I'm Feather, but at the same time, I'm not Feather anymore. Feather and I were sort of like the same entity, but we're not the same person. I'm someone who holds access to all of Feather's memories, while not having any memories of my own. I didn't have any memories before I came into existence, that is. So the fact that you could both exist at the same time, it was because that spell duplicated you? Just imagine Feather's surprise. I told you, didn't I? That Feather couldn't stay inside the barrier anymore, since he already used up his mana pool. Well, this was his way of trying to trick the barrier. He used a time spell on himself. He wanted to send himself back in time and make his body revert to the point when his mana pool wasn't used up yet. What the spell actually did, though, I think it simply modified his soul essence to a small degree, but it did give the desired outcome. I look younger, and the barrier doesn't think I'm a different person. The barrier does think I'm a different person altogether, with a new mana pool at my disposal. I'm just I don't feel like Feather anymore. I look at him as a separate person. And honestly, I'm pretty critical in regards to his way of thinking, in case that wasn't obvious yet. I find it hard to even identify with him. Well, that makes me feel better because I like him a lot more than Feather. Both our views and feelings were different. So, wait. Feather's consciousness is simply stuck somewhere inside of you? No, he's not stuck anywhere. He's just a part of me, like I am a part of him. I'm still Feather, Mariko. A different Feather. And I'm also Marco now. So the whole flirting, and then your sudden backpedaling. Was that all an act? Was this whole thing just a game to you? It wasn't just a game. Look, I do have insight into your history with Feather, but none of those things happened with the current me. When we got closer, it all felt new to me, and surprisingly different. Different? I don't want to make you upset, but I don't think Feather ever truly loved you, Mariko. Hell, that guy doesn't even know what love is. And you do? I don't get this, Marco. Is this spell permanent? Are you gonna stay like this forever now? I can still change back. The plan always was for me to change back, once this whole thing was over. And if I do change back, I will go back to being Feather. Once that happens, I won't be able to change into Marco ever again. The same thing applies the other way around. Once I stay too long like this, I won't be able to change back to Feather anymore either. So that decision needs to be made sometime soon. What would be your decision? To be completely honest, being Feather was easier in a lot of ways. Not only does he not care about a lot of things I find myself caring about, he's also a lot more stable, emotionally, than I am. Meanwhile, being the way I am now is kind of scary. Let me tell you, being a teenager for a second time in your life sucks. Are your hormones running rampant again? Don't even get me started on that. The prospect of staying like this for long years to come. Right. You won't age while being Marco either, right? You would basically be stuck in the body of a teenager for another eternity. Well, it could have always been worse. At least I don't look 5. And all in all, I also got to experience new things while being like this, so I'm not really complaining. Things like what? Things like letting myself trust someone, for instance. It took time, and it still scares the hell out of me, but. Oh? Mind if we get some fresh air? Doesn't look like the barrier dislocated that much on this side. You know, you tried using the soul stone with Feather once. It was a waste of a stone. Is that why you think we're incompatible? But you're different now, aren't you? Why do you think it's still a bad idea in itself? Because there's something Feather has been keeping a secret from you. He never found the courage to tell you about something very crucial to your life, and that's probably the reason why the whole trust thing never worked with you. Does that have anything to do with fiancés? The fact that he was apparently betrothed to my granddaughter? No, it's not that. For the record, that was family arranged. Anne was Feather's fiancé before he even got to meet her. He wasn't very happy about the whole idea. I see. Please tell me! Oh my god. Whatever that secret is, why don't you tell me about it now then? It's not like we have much to lose at this point, do we? I suppose. How much did Feather tell you? Well, he told me that he appeared from another timeline, that his mother had sent him 50 years into the past, that he wanted to kill me at first, but he didn't. He told you more than I expected he would then, but I'm guessing he didn't give you the full story. After Feather appeared in this timeline, he wanted to change history so that the things he ran away from wouldn't come back to haunt him again. Didn't it ever occur to you that it was a tad too convenient that he appeared back in that forest to help you? Marco, it was no coincidence that your mansion went up in flames. That was all Feather's doing. He wanted to get rid of the whole Blairknot bloodline together. He went after your cousins, uncles, aunts, and in the end, he went after your mother and you. Is he also the reason why my father never came back home? No, Feather wasn't responsible for that. Your father went missing when you were 6, didn't he? Feather wasn't in this timeline back at that time, yet. But he was the reason my mother died, and also the reason why Ishin. And despite all this, he just, like I said, he wanted to kill you like all the others at first. But then he figured that he's changed history enough as it is. You were the sole survivor of the Blairknot. and something about you intrigued him. He assumed that you wouldn't survive the ritual he offered to perform for Ishin and you to begin with. But you did survive. And then, the moment you introduced yourself, he was already thinking of ways to kill you. Then he decided to use you as a guinea pig for the potion. So he stayed with you for those couple of years, until he finally figured how to mix the ingredients together. To his surprise, you survived drinking it yet again. You just wouldn't die, Mariko. And then, despite everything, you stayed and looked after him when he drank the potion himself. Feather didn't really have the heart to kill you at that point anymore. Just don't get me wrong. What Feather did was horrible, and it's not my intention to justify his actions in any way. But I know it might be out of place for me, since I shouldn't speak for Feather while I'm like this. But right now, at this very moment, I do regret the things I did. I guess what I'm asking here for is your forgiveness. It's just sigh. Okay, apparently I'm not supposed to forgive him. So, sorry. This is for Mariko's true ending. Let me get this straight. You killed my mother, you burned down my house, Ishin died because of you, and you screwed me for almost 50 years without me knowing any of this. And now you want me to forgive you? If you put it that way, I can't believe you. Well, there is one good thing that came out of this whole ordeal. Your memory loss made you more passionate about life again. It's a nice change, seeing you get so worked up over anything. What do you mean? You might not remember, but over the years, you became really emotionally frigid, Mariko. In some situations, you became even worse than Feather himself. So, in a way, this actually might be a fitting end for the both of you. Wait, where are you going? This is something you and Feather should come to terms with. I have nothing to do with this. I don't want to have anything to do with this. Marco, if you'd like to grant me one final wish before I disappear, then please, Mariko, kill that asshole. Gods know he deserves it. Sorry, Shira, I'll need to have that back. Hey, open the goddamn door. Ugh. I don't know why. Like, I kind of know they're the same person, but also not, and I just. Ugh. My. I've said so many embarrassing things. It almost makes me want to puke. All the things Marco said, they were true, weren't they? Who knows? Feather, stop playing dumb with me, damn it. They were true. I killed your mother, and then I used you in all kinds of possible ways. And honestly, I regret saving your sorry ass after you stuffed your fingers in places where they didn't belong. Let go of me. If I didn't stay inside of that barrier, looking for a goddamn cure for you, perhaps things wouldn't have ended up like this. I really dislike Feather. God! All of this is your fault. Wow, I'm done talking, I guess. Oh? Hello? Is that freezing or is that an ending? Doesn't feel like an ending. I'm gonna go with freezing. Good thing I saved. I fucking hate Feather. Jesus Christ, he's annoying. I know he and Marco are like kind of the same person, but they're not really. I like Marco a lot more. Although it makes me uncomfortable that he's like in body a teenager. So that's weird. Ugh. Gosh, there's so many things to think about. This is such a crazy visual novel. Oh, don't blame me for the mistakes you made, you bastard. I am hurt. Shit. Did I actually? I know I lied about my claw not being that sharp, but to think it would actually slit. Ooh, good. He deserved to fucking eat it. But to think it would actually slit a throat open like this. I I remember now. I remember how we got here and why we got here. All of the things that led up to this very moment. The curse on my hand and the spell that kept it frozen. Not only that, I also remember how Feather and I killed almost every single person that came to this mansion, looking for a quick coin. How we buried those poor fools in the courtyards, joking that one day we might make use of them. Feather, you might have been a self-centered, selfish bastard, but there are things that I would like to thank you for. You did teach me some useful things after all. Damn. Whoa! As God, she's so cool! Kind of. As necromancers, we were feared by many, and I have every intention to make that demon tremble before me. Demon or no, she's still possessing a mortal human. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Everything has its limits. She's out to get me, Well, she can try. Two can play at this game. Mariko. Hello there, love. It's about time you joined me. Isn't all of this getting to your head, Mariko? Overconfidence will get you into trouble. You always were the voice of reason, weren't you? Not this time, Ishin. This time, we're doing this my way. That is such an insane ending. Holy fuck. So I kill Feather. That's crazy. Woo! Okay. Okay, this is the next part. Okay, you had your reasons. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of sitting here like, holy shit, dude. That was insane. That's wow. Just wow. I'm honestly, I'm not sure if I wouldn't have done the same in your case. Besides, if you hadn't done the things you did, I'd be dead by now. In a roundabout way, you actually saved my life. If you want to look at it that way, I suppose I did. Still, sorry for making things so difficult for you. It's just something that I'll have to live with at this point. I'm actually grateful to you for everything you've done for me. Marco, well, even if we manage to merge this time around, there's always a chance we might get killed confronting that demon, right? What do you say? We make use of the time we have left. Honestly, you and Feather are so much alike in so many ways at this point. Even with your memories gone. Oh, I didn't realize that's what she was referring to. Not that I'm complaining. I just find it amusing, that's all. You know. What does that mean? Oh my gosh! Damn. Well, on that note, y'all. Well, on that note, I think we will end it there because I see where this is going. Wow, that was a crazy ending. Also, that CG of Mariko was so cool. Oh, man. I love games that just have you sit there and just be like, whoa. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm sitting here like, whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I think next time, um, we will get the secret ending. Um, and I have no idea what the secret ending means or what it's about, but next time we're gonna shoot for the secret ending, and that will be it. I will also try to find the next visual novel that we're gonna do. So I'll keep you posted on that. I will be back on Thursday with some 3D modeling. I think I'm gonna be finishing up the flower and starting on some hands, which is I know you guys don't know what I'm doing, so but it makes sense, I promise. So yeah, I think I'll finish up with the flower and then I'll work on some hands. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. 3D modeling on Thursday, but if you'll miss me, you know, because that's so far in the future. I'll be back over on Twitch tomorrow with I'm actually not entirely sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm in the process of revising my Twitch streaming schedule, so I'm trying to decide if I want that to go into effect starting like tomorrow, because it kind of went into effect on Monday, but not really. Or if I'm gonna stick with my usual schedule and then update my streaming schedule on Sunday. But we'll see. But anyways, if you don't want to wait till Thursday or art is not your thing, then I'll be live over on Twitch tomorrow playing some games. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. This has been a crazy game. I can't believe it's the end. I kind of am sad about it. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.